Hi ladies, it's Jennifer, and I wanted to get on real quick and show you guys how to highlight and contour, only this time we're going to use concealers. Basically, I'm using two contrasting shades of concealer here. We've got a really light color. This one is called Scarlet, and this is the brightest, lightest color. This would be for the palest person, basically, that we could use. This is a really good one to purchase if you're someone that has really dark under eye circles that you need to be covering, even if you're not a very pale person, okay? The next color that I have is one called Cypress. This is not the darkest color that I can find, but it's in that spectrum. As you can see, I'm nowhere near this color. This is almost a color that you would purchase if you were Latino or African American. But the big deal here is that I'm wanting the contrast. Now I'm starting with my face having already been cleansed. I've done my base face. I've gotten my moisturizer and my primer on. I'm gonna start with the light color here. You can do this with several things. You can either use your fingers, you can use a brush. I don't have my brush on me. I like to use blending buds, and as you can see, I've already been using this one with a darker color here to do my face. But I like to get it a little bit moist. You can either moisten it in just plain water. I like to use a toner. This is a rose water toner here that I'm using. Give it a little bit of, just a couple of spritzes. And I'm gonna put a little bit of my concealer on. I like to spread it out just a little bit. And I'm gonna start with my under eyes. And I'm gonna go in a V shape. And notice I'm dabbing right now. I'm not doing any kind of smoothing or buffing in. I'm just dabbing. And you're gonna find that when you use the blending bud, your product doesn't go as far. If you were using your fingers, this stuff lasts forever, but when you use the blending bud, a lot of it will saturate into the bud. But I find that I get better coverage when I do the highlighting and contouring, at least. So anytime I highlight and contour, I like to use the bud. Okay, now that I've got my V shape underneath both of my eyes, I'm gonna move on and I'm gonna do my forehead, my nose, and my chin. Okay, now we're gonna move on and do the darker color. I'm gonna use my toner. This time I'm gonna use a different area. And I'm gonna go in the shape of a 3, going around my cheekbone. Okay, once I have done that, you can kind of see I look a little weird. I'm gonna find my brush for my concealer, which is gonna look like this. I'm gonna take a little bit of my darker color. It's not much at all. And I'm gonna contour around my nose. There you have it. That would be highlighting and contouring. The next step would be your foundation, and I'm going to show you that in another video, but I promise that this all does blend out. And so, but this would be the steps for how you want to apply the highlighting and contouring with a concealer. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.